What is up? Kingfire coming at you. Emperor Kingfire, actually. Emperor Kingfire, that's right. Emperor Kingfire coming at you. It's my actual nickname. It's not the YouTube name, but that's my actual name. It's Emperor Kingfire. So today marks the start of a new YouTube series for my channel. Something I kind of thought of recently. I've been wanting to do some new content anyways. You know, mix it up, make my channel more interesting. If all this shit that I've had dealing with lately, I thought this would be a good time to start a new series. One of the new series. There's going to be some stuff that's continuing, like the openings and that shit. It's still going on whenever I can. But I want to do some new stuff, mix up the channel, make it more interesting. Hopefully get more people to watch. This is going to be the new one of the new series starting right now. It's called Real Talk. Couldn't think of another name for it. Thought it would just be simple and sweet. It's kind of just talking about anything, venting, pretty much all that shit. So that's what's going on with this new content. This will be one of the new series to look out for. I don't really have a set schedule for it, just whenever I feel like it, kind of a thing. I've done like vlogs and other shit, so this is similar to that. Just talk about like venting, any stuff going on, everything. So, first of all, I want to say I've been stressed because of my grandpa and his health. It's been pretty bad. One of my friends' moms was in the hospital for a little while. The whole girlfriend thing, we broke up recently, so that shit's been bothering me. Work especially has been bothering me. It's been a shit show today. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. But I wanted to get some shit out. I first wanted to say, like, people like, oh, I want to focus on my own life, you know, this shit. I've heard so many excuses in my life of, like, you know, it's like, I want to go back and do, like, a backstory of my life. Okay, so, and this will be part of this main chunk of this video. So my real dad, which I only know I did know his name, I don't remember. I have to ask my mom again. My real dad, I don't remember at all. Huge abusive asshole to my mom. She thought, oh, maybe he'll change if I have a kid with him. Nope. Ended up going to court with my grandparents. My grandparents got custody of me at 11 months old. My mom made all kinds of excuses during the pregnancy of like where she was going and shit. So the real father wouldn't know. Like, oh, I'm going to lie, babe, when she go to one of her best friend's houses or whatever. She did to protect herself. And then after that, she had a boyfriend. It was okay. It was abusive too. Treated her like shit. We had so many bad things. We'd like drive off with me in the car and leave her by the house. Constantly swearing. We'd be late to everything. It was impossible to wake up. We'd like sit in his room and just watch porn all the time, I guess, my mom told me. And then he cheated on my mom for a while. And even on her birthday. They hit her on her birthday, then he went to Wisconsin and cheated on her. The only way she found out was the girl he was cheating with told him to tell my mom. Which is absolute bullshit. My stepdad, who has had a divorce, he has paying child support for a few kids. One of which, back when he was working in Walmart in Kentucky, when we were in Kentucky, cops showed up like, are you Leo Richards? You gotta pay child support for this kid. It was like 14 years after he broke up with this girl. It's like, really? So that's kind of bullshit. And so all that's kind of a story of my parenting. My grandparents raised me. We don't get along the greatest. Growing up as a kid, I kind of just felt like I was alone in the world at one point. When I was a little kid, I thought my grandparents and me got along great until I got older and started acting worse and worse. I felt like there was voices in my head just still there and just acting able to control it or handle it better than I used to be. I would just like get out of temper all the time, tell my family just fuck off all the time, shit like that. I got to the point where I just felt like I'm alone in this world. I still feel that way at times. Well, it was worse back then. It's like, I feel alone in this world, no one else really cares about me, all this. So I just act up to get attention, because I didn't get much attention. It was just, I have one friend that I've known when we were kids. We didn't hang out a lot. She's married now. So, but we knew because her grandparents raised her too. I've had her as kind of an on and off friend, but I've known her like most of my life. We grew up as kids. from that camp. And then my best friend Jason, who I've known since I was in 9th grade, he was in 8th grade. He's my best friend in the world. I haven't seen each other in like 5 years, but like we're still like close friends. He's like a brother to me. One of my very close friends. He's actually my closest friend. And I have a lot of other best friends. My family and me get along better now for the most part. My grandparents get on my nerves because I live with them. And I've had, let's see, our neighbor died in the last year or so. A close friend that was the staff of the group home, he died. He had bipolar and killed himself. My aunt, who's a lesbian, her girlfriend got cancer and died a few years back. Then that girlfriend's daughter's husband killed himself. So there's that. I have a close friend. I was a guy that used to coach. I used to volunteer and I coached a couple of years for Mountain's boys JV baseball team. One of the guys there had like leukemia or something. He passed away. I've talked to his brother about it and kind of inspired his brother. So I knew a lot of the guys back from that. We're still pretty cool. You know, the first thing is it's just fucking hard when people are like, oh, your life isn't nearly as bad as mine, all this shit. It's like, I basically had to rebuild my whole life. I had anger problems. I was in a crisis home because of it. I was in fucking, hospital. The main reason also I went to the crisis home was I saw aliens as a kid. I don't know, I hallucinated a lot as a kid. I also, when I was a kid, didn't talk until I was like in elementary school, like 10 years old or something, because I was diagnosed to never speak. I had seizures as a kid, all this shit. I have disabilities. As a kid, I hated it. As I got older, I just accepted it, and now I'm kind of a role model for a lot of people that have it. I have autism, ADHD, Asperger's, which is basically autism now. Depression, anxiety, all that shit. I might have some other stuff, I don't know. I had my puberty or whatever really late because of my disabilities or some shit. Sorry if I'm tired, I just had a long day. What else? Life hasn't been great. I've had friends that are turned into complete assholes. I've had exes that are treated them like I have shit. So I still have to deal with some aftermath of a couple. I have some friends that come and go. We'll be friends and we won't be friends. That kind of shit that happens often. I've had to step up for people. I've pretty much been in almost every type of bad relationship. It's just like I've been cheated on, I've been lied to, all kinds of fucking shit by different people. It's just bullshit. And I had to take care of my aunt when she was going crazy. I had to teach her how to make life hands lemons make lemonade. I talk to her about that all the time. I feel is almost completely figured that out. There's a few things left. I think her getting like a permanent job for a long period of time is kind of that last step she hasn't figured out yet. But I'm still working on that. I'm still growing. I'm still, evolving. I work at Target. Some of the work sucks, but I like the people, the place. I love that. The atmosphere is good for the most part. I'm a gamer, so a lot of my free time is gaming. You see that in some of my other previous videos. Also, you guys haven't seen this. Some people have, but I bought this much for myself for Christmas and GoPro. This is one of the attachments. I have a ton of attachments. I have like a full box of them, like a floaty and some other shit. So, but I also found my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Those are in here. These are sick. But I've been playing Pokemon Sunlight and it's just been a stressful last couple of months. I thought I'd make this video called Real Talk, mix up things, get creative, stuff like that. I gotta put the tree up tomorrow, I guess. We're not gonna decorate because we gotta let it, dry out and get ready to be able to decorate. So I don't know when we're gonna decorate it yet. I work tomorrow, and I don't work until Saturday. Hell yeah, I work 3 to 9:30 tomorrow, and then I'm off till like Saturday. So I'm excited. Tired, sore, all that shit. So, but yeah, I thought I'd make this quick video. Sorry about the notification. One of my friends from Sweden just messaged me. I could have responded to him after this video. So, but yeah, I'll make another one probably later this week. I'm tired. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably gaming or eat something, some gaming or whatever. I hope you guys loved the video. It was fun to make. I'm probably not going to edit this one. Eventually I want to get into editing. That's kind of another thing I want to do. But there'll be some other new series and some old ones and shit like that. So I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to go Skype this guy or something. Peace.